Hi there, my friends. Let's get ready. Now we're starting off first with our MAC Serumizer for eyes. A good little prep step. I often wonder if I should like just do sounds with this. If you guys just want to hear sounds, let me know. Let me just like try it anyway. And this is the matching Hyper Real Serumizer for MAC for face. Lovely, gorgeous, we're radiant, we're glowing. While I give my skincare a little bit of time to melt and do its thing, I'm gonna fill in my brows with the Bobbi Brown Precise Brow Pencil. I'm just using short little strokes to fill in where it's a little sparse on the tail. I don't know if I like slept on this side weird or something, but this brow does not want to cooperate. Do little itty bitty strokes toward the base and then brush through to disperse. They're cousins, they're not sisters. Sometimes they say like, oh, they're sisters, not twins. No, mine are cousins. They're distantly related. All right, my skincare is feeling good, and now what I want to do is apply my Creme de la Mer Perfecting Primer. I have this problem where I invest in really good luxury products and then I'm afraid to use them because I'm afraid of them getting used up. It's completely counterintuitive. I have the product, I might as well use it, right? So this primer feels so nice. It's velvety, it's smooth, it's kind of buttery, but then it sets and feels weightless on the skin. So I need to make more of a habit of using products instead of being scared of them going away. Because it's the whole point of getting them is to use them. You know? Work in progress. We're gonna get there, my friends. We're gonna get there together. So now we're just gonna add a little touch on the eyes. I'm gonna use again one of the new MAC Dazzleshadow sticks. This one is called Haku Haze. I really like this because it's like a pretty lilac color. I just, again, almost like to do it like a diffused eyeliner. I'm not applying it all over the eyelid, but I am kind of like patting and blending it all over the eyelid. But my initial placement is going to be right along the lash line. It's like barely anything. Also want to kind of smudge it into the base of the lower lashes. And next I have a MAC Color Excess Gel Pencil Liner. This shade is called Isn't It Iron-ic? So it's supposed to be like, isn't it ironic? But like it's an iron color, you get it. With this, I'm actually just gonna go on the upper waterline of the outer corner. I'm just gonna tight line against the base of the lashes. And because every look is improved by what? Shimmer, yes. We're gonna use the Too Faced Disco Crush in Show Off. We're really working with a lot of like the lavender and lilac. This one has such gorgeous, like duochrome, just the reflection. Are you kidding? Goodness. And I'm gonna pat this on the inner corner, but like sweep it into the crease on the inner corner. I kind of like that look. So inner corner, pat, 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 and then sweep. And this is so sheer. The shade is more about the shimmer when the light catches it than an actual pigment. So we're going ethereal. Ethereal. Try and use that in a sentence today. And then I'm very excited about today's finishing touch for the eyes. It is the new MAC Elevated Mascara that I got a little sample of. So let's give this a whirl. Multi-benefit mascara, lengthening, curling, volumizing. Oh wow, I can see the curling right away. Oh my. Well, we are not messing around with that curl, are we, my friends? Wow. Let's do the other eye. Now I'm gonna go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. With this one, I always make sure to warm it between my fingers. Otherwise, I don't love the texture quite as much. So, warming this cream product, definitely gonna give better results. Adding the rest around the sides of the nose. I feel awake. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of concealer. This is Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. I wear the shade Flax. And we're gonna use that little sponge applicator on the other side just to soften and blend. So usually I would always do my concealer after a foundation or a tinted moisturizer, like a liquid complexion product. But today I'm using my favorite powder of all time, the Halo Fresh Perfecting Powder, which is no longer available. So I'm gonna mourn quietly while I apply it. But because I'm doing a powder texture, I wanna do my liquid first, just so everything blends and nothing catches or anything like that. Now, I actually found this older Bobbi Brown blush called Coral Sugar. As you can see, it is well loved. We're already hitting the pan on it. But something about it just called to me. And I was like, I'm going to use you today. So let's do it. This is brighter than I remember. What? It's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll soften it. It'll be fine. Nobody panic. Everything will be fine. That's okay. We're not gonna panic. What we're gonna do is we had to match up both sides first, and then we're gonna actually take a little bit of that leftover powder and just apply it on top. We're gonna soften out the edges with some little circular motions. Already better. Already an improvement. Okay. It's makeup. It's fixable. Nothing to worry about. What's the beautiful thing about makeup? Number one, there are really no rules. Number two, nothing is permanent. So you can either add more or take it off. How freeing is that? Okay, so crisis averted on the cheeks. All is well. I'm gonna go in next with my Ofra highlighter that I absolutely love. This shade is called Rodeo Drive. I really enjoy the pigmentation of this. It is so bright. And again, just gonna pop it in the inner corners, kind of the same place where I did the Too Faced Disco Crush. But for this, I'm gonna do a little bit more focus right in that kind of like tear duct area. I'm gonna sweep it along the lower lash line just a smidge. Boom. Just right on the tip of the nose. Let's keep it nice and subtle. I've been very much into my MAC Stone lip pencil as of late, but let's bring it back to root for me. I love this lip pencil so much because all I had to do is kind of press my lips together and I've already got pigmentation on the bottom lip. Beautiful, thank you. All right, and then we're going in with the Bobbi Brown Plump Lip Serum in Bare Cocoa. Something about root for me, that like berry, almost burgundy plum with a nude gloss, and this gloss is so silky and extravagant. I don't know if extravagant fits there, but we're making it. This is the final look. Oh, wait, no, it's not the final look. So we gotta spritz a little sunscreen. We're gonna be outdoors today. Probably not ideal to put that over makeup. I did get a little bit of splotchy splotchies, but a little dry, whatever. Here's the finished look. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. See you later, bye.